Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Practice.
Hi guys, we're really happy you're here with us today.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Daniel. In this channel, we help you learn simple, natural English through real conversations you can use in everyday life.
Today, we're talking about something all of us experience every morning, every afternoon, every night, our daily routine.
Yes, this topic is super useful because you can talk about your routine with friends, coworkers, teachers, anyone.
And if you enjoy learning English with us, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It really helps us continue making lessons for you.
So Mia, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, thank you. A little sleepy, but good. And you?
I'm all right, just a bit slower than usual because I woke up earlier than I planned.
Earlier, what happened?
My neighbor's dog decided to bark at sunrise. It felt like the dog was personally trying to wake me up.
Oh no, that's a rough way to start the day. What time was it?
Around 6:15, and I'm not a morning person on weekends.
Well, you survived. I'm guessing coffee was involved.
Definitely a giant cup. Maybe 2 cups. Or 3. I lost count.
All right, let's begin with the morning then. Morning routines are usually the first things people learn in English. So, Daniel, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Honestly, I lie in bed for about 5 minutes and stare at the ceiling. I need a little time to remind myself how to be a human.
Same here. I don't jump out of bed immediately. I check the time on my phone, but I avoid checking messages right away.
Really? Why avoid messages?
Because if I start reading messages in bed, I lose track of time and suddenly I'm late.
Fair enough. After you get out of bed, what's next?
I make my bed right away. If I don't do it then, I'll probably forget.
You make your bed every morning?
Yes, it makes my room look tidy, and it feels like I accomplished something small already.
I like that. I usually make mine later, sometimes after breakfast. After my short ceiling staring moment, I head to the bathroom. The first thing I do is brush my teeth.
Absolutely. Brushing teeth is step one for me too. Then I wash my face with warm water.
Warm water? I use cold water. It wakes me up instantly.
Cold water on your face in the morning? No, thank you. I would scream.
It's surprising at first, but it works.
Maybe I'll try it sometime, but probably not tomorrow. After that, I take a shower.
Morning or night showers?
Morning showers. They help me fully wake up.
I usually prefer night showers, but on work days, I take a warm shower in the morning. It resets my brain.
After showering, I get dressed. What about you?
I don't have a uniform, so I usually wear comfortable clothes. Jeans, a basic shirt, maybe a hoodie if it's cold.
Same. I don't have a uniform either, but I try to dress a bit neatly for work.
You always look well put together.
Thank you. After getting dressed, I start making breakfast.
Breakfast is honestly my favorite part of the morning.
What do you usually eat?
Something fast. Toast with peanut butter or scrambled eggs if I'm not rushing. And of course, tea.
You're a tea person.
Yes.
I'm definitely a coffee person. I drink a big cup and eat oatmeal with fruit.
When I finish breakfast, I wash the dishes immediately. I can't leave dirty plates sitting in the sink.
Same here. A clean kitchen makes my whole morning feel better. After washing up, I leave my apartment and walk to work.
You walk. That sounds relaxing.
It is. About 12 minutes. It's a nice start to the day.
I take the bus, only about 15 minutes. I usually listen to music or an audiobook on the way.
And that's pretty much how our mornings look. Simple, routine, but very real.
So after we finish our morning routines and make our way to work, the real part of the day begins. For most people, the workday takes up a huge portion of life, so it's helpful to know how to describe it in simple English.
Definitely. And even though everyone has different jobs, many of the actions and phrases we use are similar. So, Daniel, what do you usually do when you first arrive at work?
When I arrive, the first thing I do is unlock the door and switch on the lights. I like to brighten the space before anything else.
That already sounds productive.
Well, it makes the place feel alive. After turning on the lights, I check the workspace. I straighten things, arrange items, and make sure everything looks clean and organized for the day.
I love that. A good setup makes the whole day easier. When I arrive at the office, the first thing I do is turn on my computer. My brain doesn't start working until the computer does.
Same. I feel like the computer booting up gives me time to mentally prepare.
After that, I open my email. Unfortunately, there are always too many emails waiting for me.
Emails are the universal enemy of peace.
Exactly. Some are important, some are unnecessary, but I have to look through all of them.
After I check my messages, I usually make a small plan for the day. I write down the things I need to do.
Do you make a list every day?
Yes, I do. Without a list, I feel lost. I need something to guide me.
Same. I love making to-do lists, and I'm old-fashioned. I prefer paper list. There's something so satisfying about crossing items off.
You're right. That crossing things off moment is the best reward. What's usually the first big task you handle in the morning?
My mornings are usually calm. Customers don't come in early, so I use that quiet time to organize the shelves or restock items.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. I sometimes play soft background music while I work.
Really? That actually sounds like a nice way to start the day.
It helps me keep a good mood. What about you? What happens after you go through your emails?
Usually I have a morning meeting around 10 a.m. It's a quick team meeting where we talk about our projects and updates.
Do you like meetings?
It depends. Some are helpful, some are, let's say, longer than necessary.
I understand. But my team is friendly, so the meetings are not stressful.
After you finish your morning meeting, what do you do?
I work on my task for the day, preparing documents, answering messages, planning lessons. It changes every day, but the pattern is similar.
Sounds like a busy morning.
It can be, but I enjoy staying productive, and I like that every day feels slightly different.
Around what time do you take your first break?
Around 11:30 a.m., it's a short break, maybe 10 minutes. I usually step outside for fresh air. It clears my mind.
Fresh air can do wonders. I also get a short break around the same time. I grab a glass of water, stretch a little, and chat with my coworkers if they're around.
Talking to colleagues makes the day feel lighter.
True. And because our morning is usually quiet, it's a calm moment before the busy afternoon.
Speaking of calm, do you ever feel sleepy before lunch?
Sometimes, especially on days when I didn't sleep enough, but the work keeps me moving, so I don't have time to feel too tired.
That's lucky. I sometimes feel my energy drop around 11, but coffee usually saves me.
Coffee, the fuel of the universe.
Exactly.
And then finally comes lunchtime, which is honestly one of the best parts of the day.
Yes, lunch is like a small reset button. It gives you energy for the second half of the day.
I usually eat lunch at 1 p.m. What about you?
Same. 1 p.m. is perfect for me too. Lunchtime is honestly my favorite break of the whole day. It feels like the moment when the morning stress fades and the afternoon hasn't started yet.
I agree. Lunch feels like a small holiday in the middle of the working day. So, Mia, what do you normally eat for lunch?
I usually bring lunch from home. I like simple food, so most days I bring rice with vegetables or a homemade sandwich. It saves money, and I know exactly what I'm eating.
That's a smart choice. I try to bring lunch too, but I'm not as consistent. Sometimes I bring leftovers from dinner, but other days I run out of time.
What do you do on the days you don't bring food?
There's a small cafe near the shop. I go there maybe once or twice a week. They have amazing soup and warm sandwiches.
Soup sounds perfect during busy days.
It really is. The cafe workers know me now. They always say, the usual.
Wow, you're a regular customer.
Guilty, but I try not to spend too much.
Where do you usually eat? Inside the shop or outside?
Usually inside. I sit behind the counter and enjoy a quiet moment. Sometimes I read a few pages of a book while I eat.
That actually sounds peaceful. I usually eat in the office kitchen. Some colleagues join me and we talk about random things, not work.
Talking about non-work things during lunch is important. It gives your brain a break.
Exactly. We talk about weekend plans, new recipes, movies, or funny stories. It's like a mini social time.
Does everyone in your office eat at the same time?
Mostly, yes. It's a nice routine.
After lunch, I sometimes feel a bit sleepy. You know, that food coma feeling.
Oh, yes, I know it very well. My eyes want to close and my brain tries to take a nap.
But customers usually start coming in around early afternoon, so I have no choice but to stay active.
That's actually helpful. In my office, after lunch, I have to work quietly at my desk, which makes staying awake harder.
Do you drink tea after lunch?
Yes, green tea. It helps me wake up without drinking too much caffeine.
I drink water, but maybe I should try tea.
Try it. It's refreshing.
So after your tea, what do you usually do?
I continue working on my tasks. The afternoon is usually when I prepare materials for the next day or respond to messages I didn't finish earlier.
Do you ever have more meetings in the afternoon?
Sometimes, but not every day. My afternoons are more flexible compared to the mornings. What about you?
My afternoons are the busiest part of my day. Many people visit the shop after their own work or school, so I spend most of the time helping customers.
Do you enjoy interacting with customers?
I do, actually. Some customers come often, so we chat about books or new arrivals. It makes the day more interesting.
That sounds nice. My job doesn't involve customers, but I enjoy helping my team with their tasks.
So both of us help people just in different ways.
True.
Around 3:30, I take a small water break. Nothing long, just 2 minutes to stretch my legs.
Stretch breaks are important. If I sit too long, my shoulders start to hurt.
Same. That's the price of adulthood.
Yes.
So what time do you usually finish your tasks for the day?
It depends, but around 4:30 p.m., I start wrapping things up, saving files, organizing my desk, checking my schedule for tomorrow.
I love ending the day with a clean desk. It feels like a mental reset.
Exactly. A messy desk gives me stress the next morning.
For me, the customers slow down around 5:30, and by 6, I start closing the shop.
So by then, your workday is almost done.
Yes, and after that, I'm ready to go home and switch into relax mode.
Same. After work, the whole vibe changes. Life becomes slower and calmer.
And that brings us to the next part of the day, the evening routine.
Yes, the part everyone looks forward to after a long day of work. After a long workday, the feeling of walking out of the office is almost magical. It's like taking a deep breath after holding it in for hours.
I know exactly what you mean. When I lock the shop door and step outside, I feel my shoulders relax immediately.
The first thing I love doing when I reach home is changing into comfortable clothes.
Same. Work clothes off, comfort clothes on. That's the rule.
I usually put on soft pants and a loose shirt. It makes me feel like the day is officially done.
I do the same. I change into sweatpants and a cozy hoodie. It feels like I'm giving myself permission to rest.
That moment after changing clothes, it sets the mood for the whole evening.
What do you do after that? Do you start dinner right away?
Not immediately. I sit down for a few minutes. I check messages, stretch my legs, sometimes just breathe in silence.
That sounds peaceful. I usually wash my hands, put my bag away, and then go straight to the kitchen because I'm always hungry when I come home.
What do you usually cook?
Simple stuff: pasta, chicken, vegetables. I'm not a fancy cook, so I make quick meals. Sometimes I just make a sandwich if I'm too tired.
Honestly, a good sandwich can save a day.
Exactly. What about you? What's your go-to dinner?
I love cooking, so I don't mind spending a little time in the kitchen. I make soups, rice bowls, or stir-fried veggies. On lazy days, I make omelets.
Omelets are underrated.
They really are. Quick, easy, and delicious.
Do you ever order dinner, like takeout?
Sometimes, maybe once a week. Usually on Fridays when I'm tired from the whole week.
Same here. Fridays are my takeout celebration.
What do you order?
Usually noodles or pizza. Two extremes, but both comforting.
Pizza after a long week is a universal joy.
After eating, do you wash your dishes immediately?
I try to, yes. If I don't wash them right away, they stay in my mind like a small cloud.
That's exactly how I feel. A messy kitchen doesn't let me relax.
Same. Even if I'm tired, I wash everything so I can enjoy my evening without stress.
And once the kitchen is clean, the real relaxing starts.
Yes, finally.
So, how do you relax in the evenings?
It depends on my mood. Sometimes I read a book, sometimes I watch a series. I also like video calling my family or friends. It makes me feel connected.
That sounds nice. I usually watch something too, maybe a documentary or a comedy show. If I'm in the mood, I play video games with my cousins.
Oh, you play video games.
Just casually. It helps me switch off my brain.
That's a good way to unwind.
Do you ever go for a walk in the evenings?
Yes, sometimes. A short walk around the block helps me clear my mind, especially after a busy day.
I love evening walks. The world feels calmer.
That's true. No rush, no noise, just quiet time.
Do you have any weekly evening routines?
Yes, on Wednesdays, I join an online book club. We discuss a chapter or two and share our thoughts.
That sounds interesting.
And on Friday evenings, I sometimes meet a friend for coffee. Not every week, but often.
I like that you keep certain days special.
It makes the week feel balanced. Do you have any weekly activities?
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to the gym in the evening. Nothing extreme, just basic exercise to stay healthy.
That's great. Having a routine helps keep motivation strong.
True. If I don't schedule it, I won't do it.
After all the relaxing, dinner, and activities, the evening eventually gets quiet again.
Yes, and then it's time to start thinking about getting ready for bed.
The bedtime routine is almost like the closing ceremony of the day.
Exactly. It prepares your mind for rest and resets your energy for tomorrow.
And that routine is different for everyone, but it's important for all of us.
Absolutely. The evening slowly blends into night, and that's when the final routine begins.
After the whole evening settles down and everything finally becomes calm, my mind slowly shifts toward the idea of bedtime. It's funny how the whole day builds up and then the night becomes this soft landing place.
I feel the same. The bedtime routine is like a gentle signal telling my brain, okay, you did enough today, now it's time to rest.
So, what's the first thing you usually do when you're getting ready to sleep?
I start by brushing my teeth. It's such a simple thing, but it feels like the official beginning of the night.
Same. If I don't brush my teeth, it feels like I didn't end the day properly.
Exactly. And after brushing my teeth, I wash my face. I use warm water because it relaxes me.
I use cold water at night, believe it or not. It wakes me up for a moment, but it also makes my skin feel fresh.
Interesting. I use cold water only in the morning to wake up. At night, warm water feels softer.
After that, I put on my pajamas. They're super comfortable. Soft cotton, nothing fancy.
Pajamas are the secret to a good night's sleep. I also change into mine right before bed.
Do you ever read before sleeping?
Yes, almost every night. Not for long, just 15 to 20 minutes. It calms my mind and helps me disconnect from the day.
That sounds peaceful. I sometimes read, but more often I listen to calming music or soft background sounds.
Like rain sounds?
Exactly. Rain sounds or ocean waves, they make me feel like my mind is floating.
That's lovely. I might try that.
Do you look at your phone before bed?
I try not to, but sometimes I fail.
Same here. I always tell myself, just 5 minutes, and then suddenly it becomes 20 minutes.
Yes, that happens to me too. The phone is relaxing, but also not good for sleep.
True. I've started placing my phone across the room so I don't scroll too long.
Smart idea. I might try that.
Another thing I do before going to sleep is set my alarm.
Oh, yes, the alarm ritual.
Without it, I would definitely oversleep.
I set mine too, but sometimes I check it twice just to be sure.
Same. I'm always afraid I accidentally set it for PM instead of AM.
That has happened to me before.
After the alarm is set, I usually sit on my bed for a moment. I take a deep breath and think about one good thing that happened in the day.
That's a nice habit.
It helps me sleep with a positive feeling instead of thinking about stress.
I like that. I usually reflect a little too, but not every day. Some nights, I'm too tired.
Oh, I understand. Some nights I fall asleep the moment I touch the pillow.
So, what time do you usually go to sleep?
Around 11:30, sometimes closer to midnight if I'm watching a show.
I usually sleep around 11. My body needs at least 7.5 or 8 hours to feel good.
That's healthy. I should sleep earlier, but I'm a night owl by nature.
Everyone has different rhythms. The important thing is feeling rested the next day.
That's true. And once I lie down, I try to put my mind on quiet mode.
I like that, quiet mode.
I focus on my breathing and let the day fade away.
That's a peaceful way to end the day. I sometimes imagine something calming, like a forest or a warm morning.
That sounds nice.
It helps me relax and drift into sleep slowly.
And finally, the eyes close, and that's the end of the day.
Yes, a whole cycle from morning rush to evening calm completed.
And tomorrow we start again. Maybe a little differently, maybe exactly the same.
That's the beauty of daily routines. They give life structure while still leaving room for surprises.
Well said, Mia. A good routine helps us stay balanced.
And a good night's sleep helps us begin again with energy. You know, Daniel, when we talk through our entire day like this, from waking up to going to sleep, it really shows how many small habits make up our routines.
Yes, and each little habit plays a role. It's interesting how every person has their own pattern, but many parts are similar no matter where you live.
Exactly. And describing these daily routines in simple English helps learners talk about their own lives with more confidence.
That's right. Today we used so many useful expressions without even trying. Words like wake up, get dressed, make dinner, finish work, relax, set an alarm.
And all of these are part of everyday English. If you know these phrases, you can easily talk to someone about your day.
Let's take a moment to highlight a few helpful expressions we used today.
Good idea. For example, the phrase wind down. It means to relax or slow down after being busy.
Yes, I said I wind down in the evening, which means I slowly let my body and mind relax after work.
Another useful one is get ready. We use it in the morning and at night. Get ready for work, get ready for bed.
English has many small phrases like that, which are used every day.
And we use a lot of time-related words too, like in the morning, after that, before bed, and at night. These help you explain the order of your actions.
And speaking of explaining things, we talked about something very important earlier, having a routine.
Yes, a routine can make life feel organized, predictable, and calmer.
And it makes discussing your day in English much easier because you already know what you normally do.
Right. When English learners know how to describe their routines, they can join conversations more confidently, whether it's in a class, at work, or with friends.
So now I think it's time for one of our favorite moments.
Yes, the question of the day.
We love hearing from all of you.
And today's question is simple but meaningful.
Here it is. What is the most enjoyable part of your daily routine and why?
It can be anything: your morning tea, your quiet walk to work, your evening relaxation, talking to family, cooking dinner, reading a book, anything.
And remember, your answer doesn't need to be complicated. A short sentence is perfectly fine.
For example, the best part of my day is the evening because I can relax and watch my favorite show.
Or, I enjoy mornings the most because I feel fresh and ready.
Whatever it is, we want to hear about it. Your answers also help you practice English, and we read every single comment. Before we say goodbye, let's quickly revisit what we talked about today.
Sure.
We started with the morning, waking up, brushing teeth, choosing clothes.
Then we moved into the workday, how we get to work, what we do when we arrive, and how we manage our tasks.
After that, we talked about lunch, afternoon routines, and how the day becomes busy or calm depending on our jobs.
Then we explained our evenings, changing clothes, cooking dinner, cleaning up, relaxing with shows, books, or hobbies.
And finally, we covered bedtime routines: brushing teeth, washing faces, setting alarms, and preparing for rest. All simple actions, but together they tell the story of a whole day.
We hope today's conversation helped you understand how to talk about your daily routine in natural English.
And we hope you feel more confident using the expressions we shared.
If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to like this video.
It really helps our channel grow and reach more learners like you.
And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes, join our community so you never miss a new English conversation.
We post new lessons every week, friendly, simple, and useful for everyday life.
And next time, we'll talk about another topic that can help you speak English more naturally.
Until next time,
Keep learning, keep practicing, and have a great day.
goodbye, everyone.
Bye, see you soon.